Welcome everyone to session 5 of Raven's Purge, the grand campaign for Forbidden Lands from Free League Publishing. Last time, we were fleeing the town of the Hollows after having had some adventure there and some misfortune. We were pursued by a Rust Brother, and rather than be captured by said Rust Brother, we left much of the treasure that we had taken. We still kept some, and we fled. And it seemed as though the pursuit stopped. Presumably, they found the treasury and let us go. Perhaps. Uh, Regardless, we went on as fast as we could, following the river eastward, and we saw this deer on the other side of the river. And this deer looked at us, and it seemed to be trailing us, or was it leading us? We're not sure. But this deer had these dominantly yellow eyes. It looked at us and then it turned and fled off into the brush. And just up ahead, we could see this looming tower of Weatherstone, this old ruined fortress. When we arrived, there was a campfire lit near the front, and there was an old bard named Dalb. And Dalb welcomed us over to share in his campfire. He had a rabbit that he was cooking up for us, and so we joined Dalb there, and we had a chance to visit with him about things that were happening there at the at Weatherstone. He mentioned that there was a band of treasure hunters had gone there ahead of us, led by a man named Esgar Farthing. He also told us the history of King Algarod, who was sent here, and Zygofer cursed him with unnaturally long life, which we take to mean he's probably undead. Well, we entered Weatherstone, and we discovered that Esgar Farthing and his band had not gone without difficulty. We saw blood, we saw bloody footprints. We eventually found Esgar Farthing lying in this ruined laboratory. His entrails spilled out, and we fought a beast in there, some sort of amalgam of man and scorpion that was very unnatural. Well, then he told us that his party was all dead. They had gone up ahead, and he was fleeing back the way they came. Said that they had found something upstairs. They were looking for Algarod. Well, we've seen many of Algarod's soldiers here, but they're not animated skeletons. They're just bodies, just laying here. In fact, we animated two of them. Nerdrum did. Well, Esgar said there is danger up ahead, and he mentioned a painting and the name Queen Thorania on that painting. Now, we've had some issues in the Hollows, as well as it seems like here, with someone named Zygofer. In fact, in the Hollows, we found Count Napola. He was dead, and his wife Ursula was a spirit. She warned us that Zygofer would hunt us to the ends of the earth. And who was this Zygofer? Some sort of rogue sorcerer from hundreds of years ago that had apparently fused or had released demons upon the land in a battle against the people of the Ravensland. Well, when we got here to Weatherstone, Dalb likewise had tales for us as well. And Dalb talked to us about about Zygofer as well. He mentioned that way back in 874 is when Algarod's army was defeated. That's 400 years ago. Zygofer's daughter Thorania brought King Algarod and a host of his men to unlife. And Algarod was appointed guardian of Weatherstone, where Zygofer had set up some sort of field laboratory. And today this castle is no longer used for that, but it seems as though there's still an issue there with what's happening. Apparently, we saw this strange creature that was a combination of man and scorpion, but we don't see any of these undead that the the legends seem to tell. But our intrepid was named Orvin. We now know Orvin is not their name. Their name is Eilir, the deserter, told us of Zygofer. And Eilir is long-lived and knew somewhat of Zygofer, and that Zygofer will pursue us. And there's only perhaps one thing that can help us, and that is the crown Staningist, which is said to hold many rubies. But 3 of the rubies are missing, and these are no ordinary stones. These are the soul stones of the elves. When an elf dies, they leave behind this ruby, and you can then raise that elf back up to life using that ruby. Well, many of these first elves placed their rubies into this crown, and it is said that whoever wears the crown can control all. And if we've got Zygofer after us, that may be our only hope, is to find this crown and find the missing rubies that belong in the crown. We may need to unite the peoples of the Ravenlands in this fight against Zygofer. It's not just us. If he is back, he will pursue us to the ruin of the Ravenlands. And so it behooves us to try to find this crown Staningist. And Dahl mentioned Staningist as well, and he alluded that not only did Algarod here in the tower have supposedly a magical sword, but he had a staff called Nekhaka, which sounds like someone clearing their throat, but this staff is said to be a symbol of rulership, and perhaps has one of these rubies in it. And so that's where we have found ourselves, is in Weatherstone. Let's go there. And here in Weatherstone, we ended right here in the laboratory where we fought and we saw Esgar Farthing breathe his last. And so we have but one way to go if we want to go deeper, and that is up, to climb this tower that lies before us. Now, is there anything that we want to do before we ascend the tower?
Did we already search everything in here?
We did. We gave a pretty thorough search. There wasn't a whole lot in here. There was some urns containing weird experiments, which might be worth a couple of silver, and I think we just divvied up whatever the silver value of that was, assuming that we took anything that looked to be of value. But there should be Algarod's war chest. Should be here. It should be treasure. In fact, we would definitely like to find that. We had to cross a chasm to get here, and when we peered down in the chasm, it looked like we saw the ruins of a wagon and maybe some chests in there, but it was down a very steep ravine. In fact, it was just down at the bottom of this little chasm here that we had to cross over. We hope that's not the war chests there. But if we go up, we begin to reach a tower, and the roof has collapsed in on a theater, whose galleries climb the inner walls of the tower. And as we get close, you can hear this screeching sound of a handful of creatures. And the closer we get, it sounds like it's coming from up near the ceiling of this area. And you can see the silhouettes of their winged bodies seen against the open sky above. And the central stage of the tower is smeared with excrement and covered with the rancid remains of whatever these creatures are of their feasts. Now, these things, these creatures, unlikely that any of us have seen these before. I'm going to have Wendelin. I'm going to have you give me a roll, Wendelin. This is going to be a lore roll. Oh, you got it?
She knows a little something about something.
Yeah, you think these might be harpies. You know that harpies are these flying... They look like women. It said that they were either once mothers, or perhaps they have such a strong desire to be a mother, but never can, that drives their madness. And you can see these things swooping around up there. They don't seem to have noticed us, but some of that gore, not just excrement that you see on that central part of the stage, some of that gore looks fresh. Perhaps some of Esgar Farthing's men. And I might even have a picture of a harpy.
Can we tell how many there are?
Yeah, it looks like there are There is... What's the strength? There's 4 of them.
One for each of you.
1 for each. And then none for
If we
Wendell.
can
Is that
reach
how that
them.
works? Let's see if I've got a picture of a harpy. Yeah, right there.
Well, surely they'll come down to us and not just drop things on us, right?
Well, that's wishful thinking. They still don't seem to have noticed you, but you're going to have to cross that theater to continue on. But you've got a moment still in the darkness here, climbing up these stairs, where you can make some choices about how to proceed.
Do you think it's worth, killing them and trying to get up to their nests? From what I've heard, these creatures like to collect shiny things. They might have valuables up in their nests.
They do, but the king will probably have far more valuable items, assuming he's here.
That's true.
These creatures are unnatural.
It shouldn't be hard to sneak past them. Just stay to the shadows.
Says the thief, who makes it look easy.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So we just want to try to sneak past?
I do concur. It would be best not to weaken ourselves on these.
Yeah. He makes
Who's
sense.
first?
Could I help somebody?
Yes. I'm gonna have you make your roll first to maybe find the path, and then you can give a bonus die to everyone else as they cross, as you show them step right where I stepped. You're gonna kind of instruct them where to do that.
All right. Oh, I forgot that my agility is not doing so well. Let's see.
You still got it. Through a combination of your agility and your skill that you've honed, you manage to reach the other side of the theater, and you stick to the shadows. And because of the height of this tower, there are a lot of shadows around the side, and you stick to those, and you find the areas. There's broken bones here and there, and you avoid stepping on any small little bones that would betray your presence. You reach over to the other side and you begin to direct traffic. Who goes next? And they can add a bonus die.
Gwendolyn will go. And she is going to at least get up to the stage and cross the stage.
Oh, yeah. You manage to get up to the stage, and as you're looking, you look up at these harpies, and you've never seen anything like this, and what a remarkable story this will be. And you're almost lost in your own thoughts as you're gazing up there, and Vasca is trying to usher you forward, like, don't stand there, they can see you. And do you go all the way across, or do you stay to the stage?
I'm going to stay on the stage until everybody gets across.
Perfect. Who goes next?
I do go. Oh, no, feel free. You're probably better at stealth.
No, not really.
So, Nerdrum, I'm going to say you're bringing your skeletons with you. If you want to do that, it's a -2 penalty.
Okay, Orvin can go first.
Yep, Orvin got
Could you tell the skeletons to sneak?
Yeah, I guess.
What's their stealth? They will roll 2 dice for stealth. They might be able to do it. Do we want to send Roderick first, or Roderick, do you want to stay towards the end? Roderick, are you muted? Uh-oh.
I guess I can go next.
There, I can hear you. Excellent. Oh, goodness. Roderick, was that with the bonus die?
Oh no, that was not with the bonus die.
Roll a 6-sided die for me. Okay.
Oh,
Do you want to push? If you do, you're going to take 2. You're going to break yourself if you push.
No, I won't push.
Do you want to use your pride?
Sure, I can use that.
What is your pride? Oh, yeah. This would kind of fit because your pride is that you can endure any injury, and you know this could get ugly. So if you want to roll your pride die. Oh, yeah, you got it. Excellent. So,
nice.
yeah, you can't back down despite, the clanging of your heavy armor, and you patiently get across. You can't let, Vaska and Gwendolyn and the others see you cower from such a thing. All right, we go to Nerdrum.
Okay.
Do you want to take the penalty for your skeletons, or I can roll for them separately?
How many dice would they each have?
They would roll 2 dice.
And can they push?
You know what? I would let them push.
The penalty is just -1.
-2 if you're going with both of them. You get a -1 for each of them.
Oh, so I'd only be rolling 1 die.
Let's see. What is your stealth is? Oh yeah, your stealth. You would roll 3. Well, you'd get a +1 and then a -2, so you'd roll 2 dice.
Hmm.
You could also activate your pride. Ooh, kind
That
of.
doesn't really fit.
Yeah, maybe if they swoop down.
Yeah, I feel like I might have a better chance if they roll themselves.
You want to send them first, or send them last? You go by yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. So add a bonus die to your stealth.
Especially because if they draw the attention of the harpies and they're last,
Right.
Yeah.
it might give us time to get out of dodge.
Right. Just leave them.
So the first skeleton will sneak across.
Or not.
Or not. I'm going to let him push that, though.
Do they get a +1?
Oh.
He fell apart.
Yeah, so with his +1, yeah, so that breaks his agility. So,
Ooh.
Yeah, that one stumbles and clatters to the ground. It's gonna be awfully noisy. But let's see if the other one can make it. Yeah, these guys are not agile at all. Do you want him to push that? Do you want the same thing to happen, or?
Yeah, let's just see what happens.
Okay.
Hey,
well, he made it. He takes a point of damage, but he makes it. Yeah, this guy, I'm going to move him down. He's broken.
Yeah.
So he cannot move. In fact, I think that falling apart's a great idea. Maybe his leg the knee bends the wrong way and he clatters down to the ground. Nerdrum, you see the harpies immediately begin to look and spiral down as though they're trying to get a closer look. What do you?
Oh, let's just get out of here. Can we just get out of here?
Yeah. Now we've got Gwendolyn in the middle, still on the stage.
Oh.
Yeah, she'll just run at this point.
Okay.
Now that everybody's gotten by.
Let me bring out the harpies. Let me have everyone make a move roll to see if you can get away before the harpies get an attack as they swoop down on that skeleton.
I'm gonna have to push.
I can't push.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm not pushing either.
Oh,
Too
jeez.
early.
So Roderick, Vasca, and Nerdrum.
Oh,
And
wait. It's a good point. Wait. Did I make it?
No.
I can't.
Wendelin and
oh no
me.
no yeah Nerdrum, that was your stealth roll that you made. On the move roll, it was just Eilir and
Oh, there it is.
Gwendolyn. Yeah. And let me roll for the surviving skeleton. He will roll 1 die. Nope. So I'm going to move Vasca and Gwendolyn just back so I know that you guys did make it out of there. And we're going to go into initiative as these things make a swooping attack as you're trying to clear the room. If you guys want to draw an initiative card.
Yeah, I just remembered. I always forget this. I have the lightning fast talent.
Ooh. Does it give you the option when you roll that to spend
Yeah.
it?
Doesn't it give you 2 initiatives and then you?
Yeah,
pick
I
one?
get to draw 2 initiative cards
So
instead of.
let me duplicate, and let's see.
That one can be a lifesaver. Actually, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
So let's see. You can have 3, or you can have 6. You want 3 or 6?
Yeah, I'll take 3.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Your skeleton gets to go first. What do you command that skeleton to do?
The harpies are still in the air, right?
Yep. They're swooping down. They will be down upon you on their turn. They go. In fact, they go twice. Let me double check this. I think they go twice. I need to draw another card for them. Yep, 2 attack. Let's see. No. I don't think harpies get 2 attacks. Yeah, not 2 attacks. 1 attack.
Okay, I'm gonna command the skeleton then to defend me, like to get in front of me, like to defend me
Perfect.
against their attacks.
Take the hit. Excellent.
Yeah.
Roderick, you are up next. You could definitely make a
Would
ranged
someone like
attack,
to
or
switch
you can
switch
trade.
turns with me?
What was that?
Does someone want to swap initiative?
I have nothing more powerful than what you may have.
I've got no range.
All she has is her bow.
Well, Roderick has no ranged weapons, so anything is better than what Roderick has.
You could swap with the harpies. It'll let them come down, or if Gwendolyn wants to use her bow while they're swooping.
I'll swap with the harpies.
Okay. All right. Oh, they do go twice. That was right. All right. The harpies will go first. They will make a random attack here. The harpies throw rocks and other scrap items from above. Everyone within near range will suffer an attack using 6 base dice and weapon damage, and they missed. So they just begin to pelt everyone with rocks and debris, but they miss. Nerdrum.
Dirty birdies.
You're
Oh, they're still in the air too.
For the purposes of magic, do they count as humanoids or monsters?
This is a monster.
Okay. So most spells will not work. So I'm just going to take a bow shot.
Nice.
Uh,
This is also a flock, and if you hit a flock, no matter how much damage you deal, it will only be 1 point of damage.
okay. Ooh.
Do you push that? This is where you break your
Yeah,
bow.
yeah.
Push it. You got it. Nice. Landed a blow here. They have no armor, so they will take a point of damage. Excellent. Roderick, they are now within range as they swoop down, throwing those rocks. You could take a few steps forward and swing a sword as one swoops near you. Wow, only one hit. But that's okay, because you're still only going to do 1 point of damage. As one swoops low, you bring your great sword up, slashing at it. And drawing blood. Vaska.
Okay. Vaska's also in a position where she doesn't really have anything ranged. And probably doesn't want to throw her weapons because
You may not
in
get
case
it
they
back.
clatter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could
You
just
can run.
hide if you want. Yeah, just run and hide.
I think, yeah, she would probably do that.
Okay.
Just
Wendell.
remember, don't bury Wendelin.
She wants a Viking funeral.
Wendelin, having made her lore roll, and knowing the harpy's affinity for singing,
Yes.
she is going to start singing just the most beautiful song from her childhood, in hopes that maybe it would cause hesitation or just make them pause long enough for us to get good shots on them.
Yeah, give me a performance roll. Ooh, do you push?
And her voice cracks. Can I go ahead and hit him with my bow then? Or does that count?
Yeah, I'm going to say that was your action. Do you push that?
Yeah, what the hell?
At least there was no damage. But
look at that Yahtzee. That should be worth something,
right? Yeah, they don't like your song at all. It's too bad that wasn't sixes. Or
she pulled a Peter Brady while trying to sing.
I know that reference. I don't know if some of the younger ones do. That was
I don't.
We fart dust.
Right, the Brady Bunch when the boy goes through puberty right in the middle of his TV singing career. So wonderful times. Orvin, you're up.
Yeah, I suppose seeing everybody held back, he'd turn around and try to flank them.
Nice. With a rusty broadsword, you land a blow. And it looks like one of the harpies is very badly wounded. Blood falls down from a huge gash in her thigh, and she's struggling to fly. You think you almost have one of them down. The harpies do not relent. Man, terrible dice. Nice with an what is an excrement attack? They open their cloaca and mouths and release a rain of vomit and excrement on the adventurers. Wow.
Harpies are disgusting in this system. They were the worst.
Yeah.
That is horrible. Let's go to the next round. Skeleton, he's protecting you, Nerdrum, again, or do you want to have him do something else?
Well, if they're down closer to the ground now, maybe I could have him run in and do an attack.
Yeah. He clatters in with his rusty broadsword and swings and misses.
Oh well.
But he might be drawing their attention.
Yeah.
The harpies will go. Threatening cackle. They shower you with terrible descriptions of what they will do to you. We're gonna snap your bones, suck on your tendons, tear your flesh from your limbs, devour your eyes, and rip the tongues out of your mouths. All of you suffer a fear attack using 6 base dice. So that hits. That's going to be 1 point of damage. Now with fear, this doesn't come against strength. Your armor also doesn't protect you from a fear attack. This goes against, I believe it's your wits.
Wits is the one that makes sense.
Yeah. So
this isn't a physical attack.
Right, yeah. This
It's
is
just, yeah.
as you hear their mocking sounds, you'll all take a point to your wits. That didn't break anybody, did it?
No.
No.
Good. Okay. Let's go. Your skeleton. He's already has 0 wit, so no damage there. Nerdrum, you're up.
Okay. Take another bow shot.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
You take out the one that was badly wounded. It's lagging down. It's fluttering, trying to get altitude, and you drive an arrow into it. How do you kill
it? The arrow goes right up its cloaca.
Nice. That'll teach it to do that excrement attack. It lets out a high pitch, and then falls to the ground and perishes. Roderick. That is a lot of dice. 1 hit. They'll take a point of damage from that. Excellent. And Vaska.
Yeah, are they... They're still not close enough, are they?
As they're swooping down, you will be able to take an attack at them as they're flying by. Every now and then they come to within arm's length, almost as though they're reaching and trying to grab some of your belongings as well as to claw your face off.
Interesting. Okay, so I think she'll do her attack. But dexterous does not apply to this.
Nice. Your blade
Awesome.
is what did it. The sharpness of your blade. Excellent. Got another one
And
that is wounded.
Yep. And I think so. Oh wow.
Oh, nice. Another hit.
Okay. That's Vaska.
Excellent. All right, Wendelin.
Gwendolyn, having restored her confidence, she is still singing, but now she is simply singing for us.
Aww.
She is singing an old hunting song from our town.
From the play Our Town?
And she just broke her bowstring. She shot Roderick in the back of the head.
Do you push that?
Oh no, never push a weapon.
No.
Especially a bow.
Orvin. Oh, you.
I will not push
kidding.
that.
Wow.
Do not push weapon rolls. You're very
Nope.
right about that.
That is how they break. All right, harpies. Swoop in. Oh, that's a lot of dice. Okay, the harpies flock together and attack the adventurer who's wearing or carrying the most metal. Is this Roderick?
Same armor. I've got chainmail and a closed helmet.
Roderick, what do you have armor-wise?
It's 9 points total.
Chainmail and a closed helmet.
So we're both the same, and we have the rings too. That's funny. We're like twins.
I'm going to choose a one of you at random. So we'll choose Roderick or Orvin. Who's it going to be? It will be Orvin. So Orvin, you are slashed for 1 damage. Now you can make a you can parry, okay, and that reduces one of those dice. So you parry the slash. It does not hit, so you are not lifted and dropped 4 meters, which would have done 2d6 potential damage. So you managed to parry that with your blade. The skeleton. This guy's been clinging to life. Does he attack? Let's give him a roll. No. And the harpies go again. Threatening cackle, that misses. Nerdrum, you're up.
Another bow shot.
Oh, there we go. Okay, that will hit. Now you've knocked the harpies down to half. When they hit half, these things have a feature called cowardly. They are cowardly creatures. They never fight until death. When the strength of the flock has been halved, the harpies automatically flee from the fight. They may return at another time, but they will flee out of here. Now, when they flee, they need to make a. If one of you wants to flee, if you are at arm's length, you just make a move roll and you can get away. If you are engaged, you can't do that. Now, these things are actually at near length because they're flying around, and so they don't need to make a move roll to flee, and so they're able to just fly up to the roof. Now, they're up at the top. They're probably 30 feet above you, but they're hissing and howling. Do you move on or do you press the fight? They seem to have had enough of you.
The concern is if we are injured upstairs and come back down, they will surely see us weakened.
Agreed.
If we
You want to finish it?
Gwendolyn is just standing there going, kill them, kill them, kill them.
Roderick, what do you do, sir?
Yes, it's probably best if we take care of them now.
Now, they are high up. You can't swing your sword and hit them now.
Well, I will say words of encouragement to my companions.
One thing that you could do is you could do a roll to try and help heal some of the wits damage that someone has. That's certainly something you can do. Or if you want to, rally them with good words of battle, you can do that as well. What sort of encouragement are you offering? Is this trying to help someone's wit damage, or?
Well, if we don't fail to kill them now, they'll likely kill us later, so it's good time to make your shots count.
Absolutely. So give me a performance roll. So I'm going to say, if you get a success, it'll be bonus die. Do you want to push that?
No.
Okay. Vasca, you're up.
Yeah, I think she might. Can I swap with someone? I don't quite understand how that works.
Yeah, you can swap initiative. As long as they can hear you, you can swap with someone else. Maybe Gwendolyn has her bow.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think Gwendolyn and Nerdrum have bows.
Gwendolyn,
Yeah.
you're up.
And she will give a curt nod to Roderick and purse her lips in determination. She will not let him down. She will let him down.
You fear you may have heard a crack out of that bow, but you hope that it was just the wood bending and not yielding. Do you want to push that?
No.
No. Now, Vaska, do you do anything?
Could Voska try to use some words of encouragement?
Absolutely.
I
Do you
think
want to try and
she'll
help
get.
someone's wit damage, or try to boost everyone's attacks? Like, we got to get them now, or they'll get us later.
I think she's probably gonna try to boost Wendellin's Wendellin's wits damage. She's gonna say, Wendelin, you have this. Think of everything that awaits us at the top.
Excellent. That is a performance roll. If you pass, she will recover a point of wits or empathy based on the number of sixes that you get, which there's one. So, Wendelin, you can restore that point of wits damage that you took. You feel better already.
Yes.
Orvin.
Orvin has no real. He's not a talker. He's a killer. But he will turn to Roderick and say, "Well, that was a fine blow you had against those harpies. You're a good man for holding the line." Just see if that does anything. No.
Do you push it?
I'm okay.
As you're still shooting at them, the harpies will come down. They will swoop down to gouge someone's eye, and do they ever. This will be an unfortunate adventurer, which means I will randomly roll to see who it is. Orvin. So they're swooping down at Orvin. This will do 3 points of damage, and you'll also suffer a critical injury if this hits you. Do you parry this?
Yeah, it's slashing, so I assume I could, right?
Yep. I think with slashing, there's ooh, nice.
Good lord!
Wow, got 4 of them. Okay, you
I
parry
can smell my elven blood.
Yeah. As they swoop down, you keep them at arm's bay with your blade. But they are back in the fight. The skeleton can get a swipe at them while they draw close to Nerdrum.
Get him, Skelly.
And
there we go.
He gets 1. Lays a blow into them. And then the harpies will go next. And mass attack. They split up and attack a number of adventurers within near range equal to the current strength of the flock divided by 2. That's going to be 4 people. And that's going to hit all of those for 1 damage. I'm going to roll 1 die to see who it doesn't hit. 1 is Skeleton, 2 is Nerdrum, 3 is Orvin, 4 is Roderick, 5 is Vaska, 6 is Wendelin. So they do not attack this person. They don't attack the skeleton. So the rest of you... Oh no, let's see. I'm sorry, there's someone else also doesn't get attacked because there's only 4 and there's 5 of you. Let me roll one more time. Skeleton and Nerdrum do not get attacked. Everybody else does. If you want to try to parry this, you can, or you can take the hit and trust your armor. We'll hold it back. Yeah, Orvin is good. What about Roderick? If you click on your sheet on combat at the bottom, it'll have a. Well, it doesn't have parry. No, you click on your weapon on the right side. It has parry or disarm. Nice. Ooh, and Vaska is hard to catch.
Oh, that ability is good in this
Yeah,
system.
that is a great one.
I did dodge.
You did
Yes.
dodge. And Roderick will... Roderick parries. Perfect. Nerdrum, you're right.
Okay. Another short bow attack. Go.
Excellent. And Roderick, you're up next.
Get her.
Are they low enough that I can attack them now?
Yes, yep. They're swooping down amongst all of you. Nice.
Nice.
It's a pity it only does 1 damage. Excellent. And Wendelin.
She will try her bow again.
Hey, there we go.
Finally.
Finally,
Nice.
you hit. And another one of the harpies drops. There is but 1 left. Vasca, you're up.
Are they close enough that I could get a hit in?
Oh, yeah.
Or are they still...
No, they're swooping down, and so you time it,
Okay.
and as one swoops down, you slash at it.
Awesome.
Oh, and do you ever. Excellent. Orvin.
Oh, wait. I think...
Oh,
I have-
your second
Don't you?
attack,
Yeah.
yes. Thank you.
Oh, Orvin.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now Orvin. Or that was Orvin. Vasca, do you want to
Yeah,
do your second attack?
He kills it any... Oh, sure. might
Well,
as
it only does 1 damage.
Yeah, it
so
only
she's
does
still
1
up.
damage. So, yeah, still up.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Wow.
Sorry to steal your thunder there. Oof. The harpies flock together, attack the one carrying the most metal. This is going to hit. We decided it's either Roderick or Orvin. Man, picking on Orvin. So
They do
Orvin,
like...
They got 2 successes, and
He's almost flattered by this, I
wow,
think.
and you parry them both. That is unreal. All right, Skeleton's turn. Wait, actually, did you already parry?
He's got Defender rank 3, so he has unlimited
Oh, yeah,
parry.
yep, that's right. Skeleton will go. And Skeleton
Nice.
hits. Look at that. You know, even a broken clock is right twice a day. The harpies will go.
A lot of dice.
Oof. Oof. Okay, so it's going to be either Roderick or Orvin. Wow. Okay, Orvin. They get 4 hits. You block 1 of them. Do you push that?
No, I will... you could dodge as well as parry. Can you? I don't think you can. I'm not sure. I will just roll my armor.
I think it's one or the other. It uses your fast action. So,
Yeah. Well, with Defender, it is... Oh, the first one does count. So
Yeah.
okay, so he does take 1.
So you parried.
Oh no, he... Oh, wow, yeah. Never mind,
Yeah.
that's a big hit.
So you parried 1. So they hit with 3, which does 3 damage. You block none of it. You'll take 3, and your armor will be reduced by 2. That sucks.
Yeah, he's about out.
So yeah, 2 points to strength, and then let me check your gear. Do you want that to go to your helmet or to your chainmail?
I already took it off my helmet.
Okay, perfect. Nerdrum.
Firing away. Here we go.
Nerdrum, how do you take out the last harpy?
Right between the eyes.
The harpy hits the deck, clatters to the ground. They're still writhing on the ground in their death throes. They don't instantly die. This is the most gruesome part of combat, is things don't just die right away, but they suffer and linger for a time, and you have to hear their cries, and they're pleading with you to save them, that they meant you no harm. They're just curious. They'll give you the treasure if you just save them. But Eiler, do you Do you take him out?
Yeah, it's severely injured. You see him; he can barely
yeah.
move, but he just cuts their head off.
Nice.
You shit on us. There's no coming back from there.
Now there's a small structure up above. It looks like a little platform, and from here it looks like there's maybe something with wooden framing. You're not sure, but Roderick, as a fighter, you've likely seen something like this before. This is a catapult. This is a small siege engine, and it looks like it is cocked, and there's something in the basket.
Well, I'm sure I could figure out the mechanism to release it.
The downside is you got to get up there, and there's no stairs or ladder. If you want to get up there and look, it's pointing out over the ravine.
Voska might be able to.
Ooh.
Because I have a really good sleight of hand. Would I be able to use stealth for this, as she just sort of is very careful and creeps, like, or would that be a move?
Probably a move roll to
Okay.
to there.
I could try, although my move isn't the best. Voska will... Do we have any rope left?
I believe we've got some rope.
It doesn't have any.
I think we used it on the kraken. Or whatever the creature in the lake was. If anybody does have rope, Voska would probably tie it around her waist. And then look at Roderick and be like, Roderick, could you hold this? And then make sure I don't fall.
Yes, I will make sure that you don't fall.
Okay.
En belay.
Do you push that?
Do I? Sure. Oh, lovely.
Okay, now you can use your pride. You've not used it yet this session. If you want to activate your pride, it's under your bio. This kind of counts. It's a sort of a sneaking sort of thing. If you want to roll it, you can. Otherwise, you'll take that damage to your agility, and you're going to actually fall. But I'll make the damage easy on you because you do have the rope. But you will possibly take a little damage from the fall.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll use my pride. Voska remembers the time that she once was trying to find a cache of items that she'd stashed, that she'd stolen, and had to sort of climb up and scale up buildings to get to it at night.
Okay. So if you fail with your pride, that means that you cannot use pride for the rest of this session and the entire next session, and then you can use your pride again. But perhaps even worse is the fall. Now you're up about halfway. It's about 5 meters up when you slip and fall. Now the way that falling works is you take the number of meters that you fall, which in this case would be 5, and you minus 2, and then you roll a 6-sided die, so it would be 3 dice. But I'm going to take 1 away for the rope. So I'm going to roll 2 6-sided dice, and any 6s that come up, that's damage to you. So 2d6, and armor does not protect you from this. Nope, you're good. The rope catches. Now, Roderick, you're hanging onto the rope as Voska slips and tumbles. And Voska, what caused you to slip was actually a little bit of excrement, some muck that these things had left on the wall, where they just kind of pooped up right down the wall there. And you look at your hands; they're dirty, but you got up close enough where you got a good look at what was up there. And it looks like in the basket of the catapult, you saw a lot of shiny things. You definitely saw some coins. It was glittering metallic in there. You're not sure, but you're pretty sure that was money. That might have been either all of or what's remaining of the war chests of King Algarod, or perhaps a good portion of it.
You all, there's vast amounts of treasure up there in that little area. I couldn't get to it, and I'm hesitant to start again. The walls are coated in shit.
To put it bluntly.
Yeah. And then she just sort of looks at Roderick like, "Are you gonna pull me up?"
Oh yes, I wouldn't leave you hanging there.
Now, we've got a couple people that are wounded. Orvin, you're like, you have what, 1 strength left?
Yeah, he's like on his last legs.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I could attempt to heal him.
Yeah, and Voska's agility, she's taken 3 hits to agility. So you can make a healing roll to heal a physical stat.
Actually, technically, wouldn't that be 2 damage to Eileen and 1 to Roderick? Sorry.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Because of the way that gets, because of the rings. Now, Roderick, Are you wearing the ring? Because you had mentioned to me you might not wear that ring.
I suppose I could say I'm wearing it for now.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a point to strength, and then Eileen, you'll take 1 off as 1 goes to Roderick, which may have well saved your life.
Yeah, we're not done yet. Those harpies were just a taste. That's how Eiler's feeling.
Yeah.
A little nervous now. He's way less confident than he was like 10 minutes ago.
Did I do that right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I can heal people too.
Oh, I forgot we have 2 healers as well.
Yes.
Oh.
Throw healing hands in here. So that will heal 2 points to Eiler's strength. Now, Voska's agility is down quite a bit. Do we want to heal, try and heal Voska as well? We probably want our thief to be a little agile.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I have a dex or agility of 2.
Oof.
I think I can do that.
What's your max agility? Like, how damaged are you?
5. My max is 5.
Ooh.
So you've got 3. Ow.
Yeah.
Definitely good to heal that. As much as
And
you
that's
can.
on strength,
Agility.
agility. Okay. So I can do healing hands.
Oh yeah, that does say strength or agility. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are lifesavers, literally.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Except for the mishap.
Yeah, that could be the opposite of lifesaving.
That's why I wanted to
66.
learn that path from what's her name from the Hollows, so we would have 2 healers.
Yep.
Oh, that's such a good spell. That was very wise of you.
So, Wendolyn, it goes off. In fact, that recovers 2 points of agility to Voska, but you suffer a point to empathy as you realize just how much power you have, and power has been given to you, or that you have claimed, as you get a little full of yourself.
Why did I even spare you? You are worth my time. You should thank me for my divine gift.
What's got
I mean, I was about to thank you, but I'm not going to now.
Now, we have a skeleton down. He's still trying to move, trying to stand. It just keeps falling over and over.
Am I able to heal the skeletons?
I think that'd be really twisted, but yeah.
I said that poor things. Yeah, it's true. But, well, you could also bring more skeletons back, I guess.
Right.
Do I have to roll for arrows, too, for shooting all those arrows?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, you are supposed to roll arrows every time you shoot your bow, which is brutal. We had an archer in the other game who failed all of his arrow rolls. I don't think he ever hit anything. He literally rage quit the campaign after a certain point.
So, yeah, your arrows, if you roll a 1 or a 2, it goes down, so your arrows will drop.
Yeah. I think it
Thanks
just dropped
for-
it automatically.
Thanks for
Yeah.
remembering and bringing that up. It's,
Sorry.
it's almost like Reese was here.
Yeah, it's brutal. It is brutal. What's with them always failing too?
I know.
It's seriously, I'm not even kidding. When he left, someone used his character for a session, and they also failed all of their arrow rolls. It's ridiculous.
Just got to stock up on arrows.
Yeah, you need like 50 at least. That's my advice.
So I'm healing this guy then too.
Okay.
Anybody else need
Nice.
healing?
Well, I guess Roger got hurt. Sorry, Roger.
I lost half my hit points in that battle.
Yeah, you took.
Oh yeah,
one.
you have like 2 or 3, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Roderick's down 2 agility, 1 strength, and 1 wits. But wits aren't really what he needs. But
Yeah, I don't think I can heal wits.
I think I can heal wits.
Can do. Here's another 2 for Roderick. Whatever he wants, strength or agility. What's the spell for wits? Is there a spell for healing wits?
I don't know if there is. It might just
No,
have to
I don't
be
think so.
the performance roll.
Oh, there is. It's
Is that nature's cure?
cleanse spirit.
Ooh.
You
Yep,
can't use it on
yep.
yourself though.
Yeah, wits or empathy.
Okay.
You can't heal yourself?
At least not with the cleanse spirit, not with the wits one.
I guess that kind of makes sense. If you couldn't heal yourself physically, that would be silly.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
it says that for that. Oh yeah, it does. Healing hands, you cannot heal yourself.
Wow, that's so
strength
screwed
and
up.
agility, I can't even heal myself.
That's why we
Why
bring 2
not?
healers.
I suppose, yeah. Until when one of those healers has 2 hit points, so
Right. Stay in the back, Gwendolyn. Do we want to try and get back up to that catapult or move on?
we can give it a go if you like.
I'm going to cast Mend Wounds on myself.
Okay.
It doesn't say I can't.
But doesn't say you can't, then I think you can. And
I can.
no mishap. So that's nice.
Oh, that was empathy I took. Never mind.
So yeah, that does nothing. You need to give yourself back a willpower.
You would know that it wouldn't. Like, you would know that logically.
Yeah, I would. No, I got it.
As we leave the tower, we come back out into the daylight, and we see before us a drawbridge that's been raised on the other side of the ravine, and it's in much better condition than the rest of the stronghold. This upper drawbridge to that king's tower remains, but it's raised up on the far side. Now, you'd have to find a way through there. Esgar Farthing came back this way. Maybe some of his men were still in there and raised it for whatever reason. Why they would do that, you can only venture a guess. But it's a steep ravine here, and to fall, it's about 25 meters. That means I'd roll 23 dice if you fall here. So you could, in theory, take 23 points of damage.
Right.
Wait, so we're not trying to get that bowl full of
If you want to, we can still try and climb up there.
Yeah, actually, I suppose either could try to do that. He's fairly nimble, and, well, it would be good to get the gold. Although, I mean, there's going to be more in the King's Tower, and, well...
We could always come back for it.
We do have
I
the
doubt
berry
any-
goat, too. If that
Can we?
Well, perhaps, if we don't die soon. No reason why not. And it's not like any other treasure seekers are going to get this far. We are quite remarkable, aren't we?
Precisely.
Yes, I don't expect anyone would be foolish enough to come this far.
Eiler, are you going to try and climb up there?
Oh, the temptation is great. Is it a
So-
move roll?
Yep, and you could use the rope as well.
I think let me give it a go. It could aid us. We might find something in there that's helpful as well.
Yes, if you fall, make sure you scream out so that I can take the ring off.
I will be sure to be as loud as possible.
Here, Wendelin, put this on real fast.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know if you want to
okay.
push that.
Don't push
no, he is shouting.
Do you want to activate your pride?
What? Hold on. Yeah, actually, his pride makes sense here.
Yeah.
I'm an elf of action, unlike most elves my age.
Got it. Nice. That'll also net you an experience point at the end of the game. When you scale up there, you see this basket in the catapult, and you see a bunch of coins on here. In fact, there are. Let me roll. 2d6. There are 9 copper coins that you see loose, as well as 2 silver coins. And then you see a whole bunch of crushed stone. And looking at it, it looks like rock with maybe flecks of gold ore in it. But you've seen this before. This is pyrite. This is fool's gold. This appears to be metallic from a distance, but you realize this is just weight in here. But there is the 9 copper and 2 silver.
Yeah, I suppose either we'll gather that up and move back down with a wry chuckle.
Now, from here, you have a really good vantage to peer down into that ravine. Give me a scouting roll. Do you push that as you lean over the edge of the tower to look down?
No, he's already taken a bit of wits damage. I think as nice as the vantage point is, he's probably pretty keen not to leave the group for long.
Yeah. But you did manage to pull down 9 copper and 2 silver. I mean, hardly worth the danger, but
yeah,
at least now you know.
Yeah, it was a fool's errand, friends. There was virtually nothing up there. He just throws down the copper and silver. They had a bunch of pyrite, the fools, shiny but useless.
Now you do see again over
birds.
here the drawbridge that's raised up, and somehow you guys are going to need to get across there. You look at that basket, you think, you know what, Vasco would probably fit in that little basket.
I was almost thinking about breaking the catapult and throwing the basket down because it's going to be awkward to carry stuff down.
Right.
But it's also a catapult. I don't know if you could just hack that off.
Maybe like a crafting roll, you could get that apart.
Yeah, he'll give it a half-hearted attempt, but he's not very good.
Oh, you're better than you thought. Yeah, it's quite loose. This catapult has sat up here for hundreds of years, and the wood is rather rotted. The metal basket is rusted, but still in relatively good shape, and you wrench it around a few times and pop it right off.
Yeah, I mean, before he throws that down, he would suddenly make a shout, clear the way,
Heads up.
and that goes sailing down. Hopefully it doesn't shatter on the floor.
It hits and bounces a couple of times. It puts a nice, good-sized dent in it, but it's nothing that couldn't be pounded out. But you could use this, you could hold it in your arms and load it full of stuff and walk out with it.
Well, wonderful, but I don't see how that solves our drawbridge problem. That one looks sturdy, but it's closed. I don't know what we're going to do.
Yeah, any suggestions?
It's partially open like in the picture, right?
Yeah, so you could try jumping. If you jump, you'd have a penalty. I'll say probably a -2. If this fails, you can make another move roll to grab something on the way down. Otherwise, you're falling 25 meters. If you've got any, magic that can help you, or some other way to get that drawbridge down, you don't see any levers or anything on this side. You probably have to be in that tower to lower the drawbridge.
Frankly, it seems impassable.
Well, if we were to be able to get a rope across, we could have someone climb up there, and I'm sure those chains have rusted over the years. They'd likely easily break.
Then they would plummet to their death, whoever is the unlucky fool to volunteer to do that.
Well, it depends which side they land on, but it is a risk they'd have to take, I suppose.
Well, but how are we going to secure the rope? I'm not unwilling, but we don't have a hook.
Are they held up by ropes?
No, it's metal chains.
It's metal chains.
The funny thing is, if you zoom in, the rope's not even touching the bridge.
Right?
Yeah.
Typical AI. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice little gap there.
I've got literally nothing that can help with this. I've got bandages and a flint and steel.
So I was thinking about using arrows or something, but
Yeah, you could. I mean, it's difficult, but if you can embed an arrow enough into that wood with a rope tied to it, it's a difficult shot. But if you can do it, that may hold for someone light enough to get across and activate the mechanism to drop the drawbridge down.
Vasca will volunteer if
you want to
we
try
can
that?
get that far. Not with the arrow, but she'll try to get across.
So I need someone to make a marksmanship roll to try and embed that arrow in the other side.
I've got 4.
I have 4.
I have 4.
That's funny. I've got 4 just because my 4 is good. But I have no bow.
Well, I have been rolling shit all night, so I will let you do it.
Who's you?
Nodrum, you were a good shot with those harpies.
Okay. I'll try.
Ooh.
There we go.
Look at that.
Now give me an arrows roll.
Oh, okay.
what if he loses this arrow? Then the arrow goes sailing into the chasm or something.
There we go.
I'd say it takes him a couple of arrows, and some of them are lost. But no, you managed to get it on the first try. So you
Nice.
embed that sucker in there, and pulling it, it feels like it's in there good and tight. You think maybe Vasca can actually do this. Someone's going to have to hold it on this end. And Vasca, that's going to be a move roll, and you can add 2 bonus die to that.
Okay. Vasca is going to, I think, first maybe try to position herself in a way that makes, maybe would make her land on her feet if she were to fall or something.
Okay. So do you just hang and go hand over hand?
Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably what she does. Oh. All right.
Don't look down, Vasca. It doesn't help.
Why can't... I'm going to push
I think
that.
you have to push that, yeah.
Yeah. Why can't I do well on my move rolls?
You're about halfway over, and you hear Roderick say, "Don't look down." You're like, "What?" And you look down, and you see that steep drop. Now you don't fall, not yet, but you are hanging and almost frozen with fear. I'm going to have you give me a wits roll.
Boy,
If
okay.
you don't pass this, you'll take a point of damage to wits. Yeah, if you can push it if you want. You're going to take 1 point of damage to wits, but you may take worse if you push it. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so take a point of damage to your wits, and you see Vasca's arms beginning to tremble as she looks down and just cannot move. What do you guys do?
What can we do? Let's see.
Is there any kind of like
Me climbing out there is not going to help.
Is there any kind of like enheartening thing?
You could shout some encouraging words. Might get her moving again.
Oh,
Like,
Vaska,
you're all-
it looks like
you're-
there might be another harpy coming. You better hurry across.
Ooh. Give me a manipulation roll for that, Roderick. Do you push that?
Sure.
Oof. Yeah, you try, and Vaska, you're like, I'm not
Don't
looking.
smell
I'm not
any.
looking. Yeah, I don't hear them flapping. You're distracting me, trying to catch my breath, and you feel your hands getting tired. They're starting to cramp holding this rope.
You're almost there. You can do it.
So am I
Takes
frozen?
Start swinging. Start swinging, and maybe find something to part of the drawbridge to grab onto or something.
Well, she tried that.
Gwendolyn will take the other route, and she will just say, "Vaska, just go.
Oof. Do you push that?
Don't listen to a word I say." I will push it.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Okay.
Nice.
So it hurts you to be brusque like that with Vaska. That's your point of damage to empathy. But this is going to give a 2 dice bonus to you, Vaska, here. This is your move roll, and add 2 dice to it.
Is this on top of this? Or
Yes, on top of the other.
okay, so
Wow.
oh
Got
thank God.
it. Just barely got it. You get over to the other side, and as you're about a foot or two away, you see the arrow starting to slip and wood starting to pull out of it, and you jump up and you grab the edge of the drawbridge, pull yourself up and over to the other side, take a deep breath, let go, and you slide down the drawbridge down to the stone floor. Now, it's dark, but there's a little light coming in because the drawbridge is cracked open. You see a body, and it's a fresh body. This is likely one of Esgar Farthing's men, and he has no visible wounds that you can see, but he is as white as a ghost. Like all the blood has just drained from his face and features, and he's got his hand on the windlass, the lever, and the spool that you can raise and lower the drawbridge with. And you see him clutching that tightly in his death grip.
Yeah, Vaska's going to sort of go straight for it. Maybe try to be a little stealthy as she sneaks towards it.
Yeah, give me a stealth roll.
Um,
Oh, nice. Wow. Yeah, perfectly stealthy.
wow, could have used that earlier.
Right? This is your element. Climbing is not your thing. This is what you're good at. You immediately duck into the shadows. You quiet your breath. You think like a mouse. You get yourself small. You get yourself quiet. And you move over and you look at this, and it looks like there is a simple lever that you can pull to release this drawbridge. Do you do it?
Yeah.
You pull on it, and you look down at the face of this man, and his eyes stare past you. They're open and wide, pupils dilated, and his mouth is open, almost like he's trying to say, "No, no." But still, you do it. And with a loud clang, the drawbridge begins to ratchet down towards the other side, and then lands on the other side with a loud bang, vibrating the chains and the entire wooden structure. But the drawbridge is down. The rest of you may now cross.
Vaska runs to the others.
Good work, Oscar. Well done.
Excellent.
There's a body. It's drained of all its blood. It had its hand on the lever trying to escape.
Can I inspect the body?
Yeah. Make a healing roll.
Healing.
As a blood mage, I find this very disturbing.
Yeah, this person looks like they died of not of a wound. You don't see any blood or markings or anything. You suspect probably their heart gave out. Maybe a heart attack.
Oh,
Why do they look so
wow.
drained of blood?
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's the curious thing.
Fright, perhaps.
Can I check their neck?
Yeah, you You look at the neck, you run your hands over it, even lifting up the hair on the back of the neck, and you see nothing. No bite marks, if that's what you're looking for, or other wounds.
Yeah.
Vasca still stands in the sun.
Yeah.
Slowly.
Very curious. Can we check him too to see what else he's got on him?
Yeah, if you go through his pockets, he's got a few coins. He's got this many coppers, 2 coppers, and this many silver. Ooh, 2 coppers and 8 silver. Like way better than what the harpies had. He's got some basic gear. He's got some nice boots. He's got a cloak. Let me drop this into the chat. He's got some boots. He's got a cloak. He's got
Anyone want some boots?
a nice tunic.
Well, he obviously didn't find the king's treasure.
He has
with a cloak. Nice.
He has a sling.
Ooh.
And a throwing knife.
Ooh.
Oh, throwing knife. Vasca.
I was about to suggest the sling for Vasca too.
Actually, yeah. Which one is... What do they use?
They use marksmanship.
I think she'll take the sling. And then, I guess, take her cauldron out of her pack.
Okay.
Because I think... Actually, let's see. I'm a little confused at how weight works.
So each item typically is 1, unless it's a heavy item. So you can see there's like the weights. There's like light and normal, and then there's also tiny and heavy. So if it's tiny, there's no weight. If it's light, it's 1 weight, and if it's normal, it's 2 or something like that.
Because it says I'm at 4 of 4.
So yeah, so you can carry equal to your strength number, which or double your strength, so you can carry 4, and then you've got your studded leather weighs 1, your dagger is 1, and your broadsword is 2.
Ooh. She might ask Roderick if he's able to carry it for her in the meantime.
The cauldron?
No, I guess. Well, no, that's in my backpack, right?
Yeah, so that doesn't count on your weight.
Am I able to put the
Yes,
sling?
I could carry something for a time.
Oh, awesome. I can
Yeah.
put it in my backpack.
Yep, so we can put the sling in your backpack. We can also... did someone want the boots, cloak, tunic, and throwing knife?
I was gonna take the cloak, but I feel like I can't. It makes me overweight. Even the boots here, I'm checking them out.
Yeah, Wendellin's not taking anything.
Yeah, the boots do seem a little magical though as I investigate them.
Yeah, these things look kind of nice.
See about the tunic. Yeah, and I can't drop anything. I need everything I have, and I have very little. So I don't think I can take any of those. It's the problem with having low strength.
Yep. I think we have 3 characters with low strength.
Yeah. All I can really carry is my armor and my weapon, and then I'm done.
Yeah.
But those boots give you a bonus for marching when you're traveling.
Yeah. We can always come back later.
Yeah.
Head into the next room.
Ready when you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, cautiously.
Yeah.
This room is flanked by rows of spears and rusty swords along one wall, and a number of viewing slits on the other, and the molded corpses of a dozen soldiers rest on the floor as though they died at their post. This is a barracks / armory, as well as some servants' quarters and a small kitchen. There's a few rusty swords and spears, but everything looks pretty rough. But there's these 12 bodies just lying here in their rusting armor, serving King Algarod to the very bitter end. And then you see stairs that lead up into the king's tower.
Do these skeletons have helmets by any chance?
Yeah, they do actually.
Because I might grab one. My helmet was quite damaged.
Yeah, if you want to swap yours out, you can just heal that damage to your helmet.
It's old
Very-
and it had a skull in it for a long time, but it'll do.
Yeah, there's some of the hair from the scalp of that fellow is still in the inside of there. You maybe pick it out with a grimace on your face.
Wonder if you guys think maybe it would be worth it for me to raise a few more servants?
Truth, I think
Perhaps.
that would be good.
Although, if whatever we're at drains blood, then the skeletons won't be particularly appealing, will they?
Actually, can either just stab the corpse and see if there's any blood in there?
Yeah, absolutely. But
Yeah,
because
he will
you
just
have
stab
the talent, the cold-blooded killer, I got no problem defacing a body. You plunge your blade in, and right into the liver, and this will bleed like crazy. And when you pull it out, there is blood on your blade, but it's thickly congealed. It's almost as though the blood of this fellow just stopped moving and everything clotted inside his body.
Well, yes. Perhaps supernatural. It may just be that as a human he died a coward's death, and his heart gave out. But no way to know, really.
That's reassuring.
Yes, well, I'm sure that we're not out of danger yet.
Really not reassuring.
That's kind of strange, though. It's been centuries. Shouldn't they be more decomposed by now?
Well, no, this is one of the mercenary guys.
Yeah, the treasure hunters. One of Esgar Farthing's men.
Yes, he's probably been dead for a day, so his blood should not be so congealed. It's concerning, but, well...
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I thought we were talking about the
the skeletons, they've been dead for centuries.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's no blood there.
No.
There-
You can still
Is there
stab them.
any? Is there any dust,
Yes.
like footprints,
Yeah.
so we can see the path
Give me
of this guy?
Give me
Where
a
he came
scouting
from?
roll. Excellent observation.
A scout. Boy, that's not my strength. Oh,
But it's your skill. You've been taught to look for these things. Look for the tracks. And you look down, and it looks like there's a lot of tracks that lead further in towards the stairs, and only 2 tracks that lead out, and one of them ends here at this fellow. You count probably 5 sets of boot prints heading into the tower, and only 2 sets coming out, one of which ends here.
I know. It looks like whatever did this was from the tower. I suppose we should go and.
Well, it, it's your skill. You've been taught to look for these things. You've been taught to look for the tracks. And you look down, and it looks like there's a lot of tracks that lead further in towards the stairs, and only 2 tracks that lead out, and one of them ends here at this fellow. You count probably 5 sets of boot prints heading into the tower, and only 2 sets coming out, one of which ends here.
Well,
Hopefully the same won't happen to us.
Yes, well, these are just normal mortals. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yes, perhaps we should have one of the skeletons go ahead, and if we're set upon, then that might give us some advanced warning.
Yeah. Did
You
you want me to?
Yeah, you did mention maybe raising some more skeletons.
Yeah. So I'm
Well,
thinking.
that fellow over there seems to be willing.
Yeah. I think I'm going to try to raise them stronger ones this time, though. So they'll be at rank 2.
Okay.
So I guess if I want to raise 2 that are at rank 2, I have to do it at power level 3.
Yeah. So this is Path of Death. Let's see. Rank 1 has no mental capacity. Rank 2 is enhanced.
Wait, am I able to get it to power level 3? I don't think so. I don't have enough willpower. Yeah. Okay, so it's just got to be power level 2.
As always, when someone begins casting a spell, I take a few steps back, so I'm at a safe distance.
Yeah, I think I'll take 2 at rank 1. Just feel like it's better to have more rather than less that are more powerful.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but so 2 more rank 1 guys. And then send them ahead of us.
And you're doing safe casting on this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Do you send the skeletons up first?
Yes.
And how long do you wait for their return, or what is your command to them for their return?
I guess if I just don't if I don't hear any immediate, like any conflict or any sounds once they go into the next major room, I'd maybe call them back.
Excellent.
But I'd still have them lead the way for us when we're going in.
The skeletons begin to clamber up the stairs, and you hear the stomp of their feet as they go around and around up the spiral stairs that lead up into the tower. And then you hear their footfalls stop. And then nothing. And you will them to return back down to you, and they do not.
Yeah.
They do not answer your call.
Oh. Something's wrong. My skeletons are not returning. We should definitely be on our guard.
At least we know to go in blades drawn.
Right.
Yes, perhaps one of us that is more stealthy could go and look ahead to see what happened to your minions.
Vasca just sighs and, all right then, I suppose so.
You've been doing awesome on your stealth rolls.
Yeah. Well, don't jinx me.
I know, right?
All right. Vasca will do that. She's just going to sort of very lightly. Did that roll?
There it did. Nice. You begin to pad up the stairs, and those of you downstairs, you hear just the softest of footsteps as she goes up, and then that quickly stops. You can faintly hear her breath, and as she gets higher up, you hear her holding her breath, just choosing the moments to let the air in and out as quietly as possible. And Vasca, you come up to a landing at the top, and you see a room. in front of you. The chamber at the top of the tower is quiet and smells of mold and perfume. There's a large four-poster bed that stands against the far wall. It's flanked by suits of armor. And on the bed rests the remains of a man in full-plate armor with a helmet and a crown. King Algarod of Alderland in his eternal rest. On his chest, the king's gloved hands clutch a large, beautifully crafted sword. And there's a huge painting of a young woman with a stern face and dressed in a regal gown that hangs on the wall next to the bed. You get the eerie feeling that that woman is watching you, as though those eyes are looking right at you. You see the 4 skeletal warriors that Nerdrum raised up. They are kneeling before the bed, unmoving.
Okay, Voska is going to sneak back down.
As you turn
Possible.
to sneak back down, give me a wits roll.
Oh dear.
You got this. Oh.
Okay. I'm going to roll some dice. Any of these come up 6s? Nope. Okay, you're good. You realize you've been holding your breath the entire time you've been in there, and as you begin to come down, you start to breathe again, and you notice how cold you feel. And you look at your hands, and your hands are pale and white, and you have to make your fists kind of clenching your hands back and forth to get blood to flow back into them. And you begin to step down, climbing around those stairs down to the main floor. And that's where we'll take our break. Let's come back in about 8 minutes as Voska comes down to the bottom. I'll see you all in 8 minutes.
sword. I'm headed to the mountains to rescue the princess from the evil goblin. I ignore all the signs of impending danger because I'm a fighter and not some crappy ranger. 47 hit points and a high dexterity, 17's a strength. Kobolds are afraid of me, crafted from numbers on living paper. I skip from the mundane to a medieval caper. While in real life, my fate is unspoken. Hero roll of the dice and my fate is unspoken. I locate the lair, but it doesn't make much sense to me. I think that the DM might be out to get me. A hero in armor and truth, bards tell my legacy. The flame of my torch illuminates the enemy. A win in a battle, you charged through the open gate. The flame of the dragon tried to seal my awful fate. With a handful of dice, 5 times I rolled 20. The dragon goes down. The DM helped bloody. I leave with the princess, a satchel chock full of gold. We head to the tavern where my mighty tale unfolds. Crafted from numbers on living paper. I skip from the mundane to a naval caper. While in real life, my fate is unspoken. Hero roll of the dice and my fate is unspoken. The king honored me with the mighty crossbow. It's blessed by the elves, he said. I thank him and I go. The life of a hero, struggling to stay alive. It's worth all the hardship though, 'cause now I'm a level 5. Level 5.
All right, I am back. Sound off if you're here.
I'm here.
I heard Craig in the background somewhere.
Here,
I'm
there
here.
he is. Excellent.
I was here before you.
Oh, man.
That's bad.
I know, right? Do we have a Luke and a Henrik?
Yeah, yes, I'm here.
There's Henrik. Oh, is Luke the last one? Oh, man, he's never going to hear the end of it. Of course, he did rush home. He's probably hungry, so I assume he maybe grabbed some food. So we'll give Luke a moment. Luke, let us know when you're here, and we'll get started. Maybe his cat threw the router in the bucket of water again. Oh, I heard Luke clear his throat. Are you here with us? Excellent. Excellent.
Yep. Hello. Sorry.
Excellent.
My cat had a nosebleed. Poor thing.
Oh, your cat did?
Yeah, I've never seen a cat with a nosebleed, but he had a pretty bad one.
I've never seen that. Wow. So, like, did you shove a little toilet paper up there or something?
Yeah. That's what I did. I had to wrestle him with a paper towel. He did not like it.
I bet. Oh, man. Well, you do what you got to do. Does your arms all scratched up, or you probably have scar tissue all over your arms from?
Yeah, I'm like immune to cat claws at this point.
Nice.
You laugh, but I get clawed so much.
Do you have multiple cats?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a dangerous question. We've got like over a dozen.
yeah.
Oh.
You run like a cat rescue, right?
Yeah. We always end up taking more in. I've got 3 kittens in my room right now.
Wow.
Oh.
And are these like feral cats, or are they mostly like abandoned cats, or?
Yeah, it's mostly like abandoned. You'd be surprised how many people just drop their cats off in the side of the road and just fuck off.
Right.
It's
But
messed up.
like, do you have to worry about like feline leukemia and stuff with all the cats, or?
It's not been a problem, but I mean, yeah, it's a concern for any cat owner, really.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure. Especially where you don't know where these cats are coming from.
exactly. And they could have any kind of illness.
Right.
Yeah, we've definitely had like upper respiratory infections that just spread across like all of the cat.
Well, this one apparently has sickle cell anemia or something. So
Yeah, that's crazy.
knows?
I was wondering if one of the other ones maybe smacked him in the nose, and that's why he was bleeding.
That's actually very possible. I didn't even think of that. That's probably the most likely outcome.
Your cat's running some sort of fighting ring down there where they're placing side bets and stuff.
Yeah, they've organized their own cat fighting ring. That would be in tune with their behavior.
Come home one day, the locks are all changed. Can't get in the house.
Rule number 1: no one talks about cat club.
Let's jump back into the action. So, Vaska, you come downstairs. Now, everyone else, when you see Vaska, she is as pale as a sheet. Vaska, you don't feel overly frightened. I mean, it was a little weird, but you see the expressions on the faces of the others, and they're regarding you like, what happened?
Oscar, you're muted.
You're right. Sorry, I asked, did I take any sort of damage?
No, you did not.
Okay. It isn't pleasant up there. The painting looks at you. It got really cold all of a sudden.
Oh.
And my skeletons, my minions?
Oh, they're, are you able to unsummon them?
What do you mean?
Don't think they're particularly loyal to us. They were kneeling to the king's body.
Oh. That's not good.
Wow, curious. I've never heard of, like, you should have total control over those with your magic. That's...
I should.
Yes. I did not hear you tell them to kneel, but, well,
No,
there was nothing up there.
They're not listening to my commands.
Well, I certainly suggest we figure something out, because if anything goes wrong, they might attack us.
Yeah, that's just what I was thinking.
May be able to just use the spell again, but if it doesn't work, that is concerning. Well, what can we do? There's nothing but to go forward, although I'm curious to see this painting.
And Vaska, you did see the king's sword that Dalb last time had said is likely magical, likely enchanted. And that's why Esgar Farthing and his men, they came here for 2 things. 1 was the sword, and 2 was the king's treasury. And they paid for it with their lives.
The sword was also there, but I think we should be very careful going back inside. It felt wrong in a way I've never felt before.
Were there windows?
Yes, there were high windows.
So we wouldn't be able to necessarily push the skeletons out?
No.
Well, you said you felt cold. I suppose that explains why that fellow's blood was congealed.
Do you think my blood is congealed?
Well, you were only up there for a few minutes. It's unlikely. You look fine. You're a little pale, but, well, I suppose we're going back up.
That's not the reassurance you think it is. You seem to do that a lot. Everybody
You-
does, actually.
Well, it's a very dangerous lands here. I'm not going to toy with you. We will probably die at some point. Adventuring life. Well, it's been hundreds of years. There's dangerous things that are now unleashed.
You have a spell to make it warm?
I do. I can. Let me see.
Because I have a spell to make it cold, so I figure there's...
Unfortunately, it's only me. I can warm myself up, but nobody else, sadly.
Do you cast that on yourself now, just as a preventative
yeah.
measure?
I was thinking about that. It's a rank 1 spell, so I could safe cast.
Yep. So you are now, for a quarter day, you are immune to heat and cold. You take no damage from fire.
I will lead the way if you all wish.
Yes, please. I would rather not.
Now, Roderick, when you hear this talk of the king's sword, what goes through your mind?
Well, I think that to wield such a fine sword would certainly be something on Roderick's mind. I think he's keen to see it for himself.
So does Eilir go first up the stairs?
Yes, sword drawn high. He will head up.
You make the several revolutions around the inside of the tower until you come out into the king's bedchamber. And there you see the 4 skeletons kneeling before the bed. And in the bed you see the body of King Algarod of Alderland. And on his chest, his gloved hands clutch that large, beautifully crafted sword. And you see the painting of the young woman with the stern face. And when you come in, you look and you see that inscribed in the frame there's words. As you get a little closer, and the words say Queen Therania. And give me a lore roll, Eilir, if you would.
Oh, that's maddening.
Do you push that?
No, it's not outside of the realm of possibility that I break myself on that.
Yeah. And that could be bad.
Yeah. That's funny. I know this.
Now,
Queen Therania. I've never heard of a queen in these lands. Algarad was the last fool to try and invade us.
when the rest of you... sense magic.
I was using it on the portrait if I could.
Yeah, the portrait just radiates magic, as does the sword. And there's something under the blankets that seems to radiate magic as well.
Be careful, touch nothing unless you know what it is. There's a lot of magic in this room. This portrait is also magic. I don't know what kind. I fear perhaps it does see us, whatever this queen is.
Yeah, it feels like those eyes are watching you.
Yes, we are known.
Now, you're still kind of far away. You're maybe 15, 20 feet away from the body and the painting. And Nerdrum, as you come in, you see your skeletons kneeling before their king, seeming to have lost their will to follow you. In fact, they don't even turn their heads, but you see them gently swaying side to side as though life still courses through them. You animated them. They're still here, but they answer the call of someone else.
Maybe best to try and execute them. I hope that doesn't enrage them to fight back. Do you think it would, Nerdrum?
Not sure. I'm wondering if we could maybe deftly remove their weapons and then maybe just push them down the stairs.
Can I tap one? I guess I have to approach at some point. Can I tap one with the side of my blade and see if it reacts?
Yeah. You step up and you tap one, and as soon as you tap it, you hear a piercing screech. As the portrait, you see the mouth of this woman open, and she screams at the top of her lungs. Now, this is a fear attack. I'm going to roll 8 dice. Oops, that was 6. I need to roll 2 more. That's 1 success, 2d6. So 1 success. So this is a fear attack on everybody. Everybody will take 1 point of damage to wits.
Goodness, well, that's why you have to be careful with what you touch. Queen Thranio. Not a kind lady.
And you see
Huh?
her mouth moving, and she is saying, "No, take your hands away from them. Touch them not. Leave my king alone."
Your king. Are you here? Are you the... Well, I feel silly talking to a portrait.
I am not here. I merely watch over the king. My form is elsewhere. Leave now, and you may keep your lives. Many come to loot King Algarod. None have ever left. Many
How is it?
join his men here in the tower, as some of these you see before you. And she points down to the skeletons.
I cast magical seal on myself.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess either we'll back up and say, there's the Queen of Alderland. Algarad's queen would have died hundreds of years ago. I'm not sure who this
Talking
woman is.
portrait.
Yes. Unfortunately, a very powerful sorceress as well.
Well, exactly. You all seem to be able to do a lot.
Yes, but to talk through a portrait, I've never heard of such a thing. Well, we've come this far.
Let me have Nerdrum make a lore roll as well. Nice. So, Nerdrum, as you begin to intone the words to the magic seal, and you see the name Thorania, and she is speaking with you, you recall an old legend. And this is of Thorania, the daughter of the vile demon king Zygofer. It's said that Thorania killed King Algarod and took him as an undead lover. And worse than that, you recall that the sorcerer Zygofer, during the final battle of the Fourth Alder War, summoned a demonic horde that slaughtered King Algarod and the Alderlander army. To consolidate that alliance, Zygofer and his daughter, Thorania, agreed to being merged with a demon prince to form the man-spider Zytera, whom the Rust brothers still venerate as the prophet of the god Rust. Allegedly, Zytera still rules the holdfast of Vond, from which the monstrosity sends out the unnatural demonic creatures that haunt the Forbidden Lands. And so I have made Zytera, I've made that observable in the Raven's Purge legends. As you recall, where you've heard the word Thorania before, is that Zygofer apparently fused with Thorania and a demon prince to form this creature named Zytera.
So you're Zygofer's daughter.
I am an aspect of her. I am merely here to watch over Algarod, to see that none disturb his sleep, until my father calls for him.
So, are we actually talking to Zytera?
And she looks confused and says, "Yes. Who else would you be speaking to?" And give me an insight roll. You think that's a lie. You don't think this is Zytera or Thorania. This is likely some magic, some animated painting that has limited intelligence.
There's something off about this. I don't believe this painting is what it says it is.
No, but she has said more than perhaps the daughter of Zygofer would wish. The king is still with us? He's definitely looking over at the king. He's still waiting to be called upon, she said. But he looks dead, right?
Oh yeah. He looks like he's been dead for a long time. He has far more flesh on him than the skeletons do. He still has dried flesh on his face. It's not blackened or anything. It just looks like you think of like Lenin's tomb. You look at him like that guy's dead. In fact, he's probably been replaced. All of his parts have been replaced so many times. That's kind of what this looks like. Like this person's dead. They're not moving. Very pale flesh, kind of sunken cheeks and sunken eyes, but not rotted away like the skeletons in here. And Roderick, you see that sword right there, held in his mailed hands.
There's a magical item covered over here as well.
Yeah, something under the blankets. Looks like it's right next to the king, just alongside him.
Roderick. Oh,
You-
go on, Moscow.
If you touch anything else, I might. I'm not feeling so well. I think we should go.
You could stuff something in your ears, I suppose. I think we've come too far. Either almost looks a little like obsessed. If you would approach the king with me, Roderick, I would see what's under this cover.
Do we have a torch?
I do not. I have flint and steel.
Yeah, I don't think anyone has a torch. I think we are out of torches.
We were using sticks from
That's
the
right, yeah,
old
we-
rotting bridge.
Yep, that's right. We made torches.
But we have a lit one.
Yeah, I think Voska was carrying a lit one, and then someone else had one unlit, right?
Yeah, yep, because we were trying to save the time on there.
Okay.
Well, let's think about what's going to happen. What's going to happen is we're taking that sword.
Yeah.
Just
That
how
is-
do we kill it?
Yes, we've come too far.
I'll tell you why I was asking about the fire. I have half a mind to ignite one of my arrows and just shoot the painting.
Just so y'all know, Voska only has one will point left.
Oh dear. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
painting
That was
is
what he was
priority,
like.
excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have anything to put in your ears, fortunately. No wax or something.
Is Gwendolyn able to heal your wits real quick?
A performance roll might do it, or if you want to do some spells.
I'm out of willpower points, so I can't do it.
Performance is going to be my best. Get a hold of yourself. Oh, I broke us both. Ugh.
Shit.
Do you push it, or do you cast what was it? Cleanse spirit to recover wits or empathy?
Oh. Yeah, I can do cleanse spirit.
Nice.
Nice.
So,
Ta-da!
Voska, you recover 2 points to your wits.
Thank you. I feel we'll be able to do this.
We can do anything.
Okay. So, did you think it was a bad idea if I set the painting on fire?
I thought that was a great idea. I do think the painting needs to be addressed. If we touch this bed, it will immediately scream again, I would assume. I suppose we're expecting it now. It's probably not as startling, but it was powerful. There's magic there.
Voska covers her ears.
Yeah, Eiler's getting ready to lift the covers with his sword.
Well, if we are going to have trouble, perhaps it would be best to have this sword, and I have an idea. Roderick will pull out his own sword and try and do an Indiana Jones type swap with this sword.
Ooh. You could give me a sleight of hand roll as you try to swap the swords, kind of rolling one onto his chest as you roll the other one off.
Either will like stand in front of him, hopefully between him and the portrait. If that in vain, maybe, but he'll try.
Oh, Roderick. Okay. You hold your own sword just over the body of the king, and you know you need to quickly slide it in place as you grab his sword. And your move is precise. As soon as you touch his sword, the king, his eyes open, and let me put him up here.
No time for love, Dr. Jones.
and he gets an immediate attack. I'm gonna give you, with the sleight of hand, I'm gonna reduce his success by 1 with this. Okay, he got 0. So he lets out an unholy roar. You hear this, but you've already heard the scream, and so it doesn't really have the same sort of effect. And Vasquez thankfully got her ears plugged, but you take in your hands, you take the blade Rustbite, and let me give it to you, Roderick. I'll put that on your character sheet, and then if you want to get rid of your long sword, you can pick up Rustbite and equip it. Perfect. And as soon as you grab that, the 4 skeletons that were kneeling, as well as 3 others that were in an adjacent room, will immediately spring to life. Now, Nerdrum, you had mentioned that you were going to fire an arrow into the portrait.
Yeah, I'm gonna light it on fire from the torch then fire it off.
Perfect. And then we had Eiler, you were standing near between the portrait and Roderick, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Let's we're gonna go to initiative. Let me shuffle the deck and
I get the
draw cards. You get to draw
I
2.
have I have that what is it? Lightning fast.
Perfect.
Of course, we get 8 at 9.
So you can take 5, or you can take 3.
I'll take 3.
Okay. All right. This might get ugly. The first one of your skeletons that you had raised up, in fact, this one is one that had not been injured. He will whirl around to the defense of his master. And he is going to charge one of either Roderick or Eilir, excuse me.
What's that other thing we're looking for? The Nakaka?
The scepter, yes. No, I suspect that's what's under the blankets.
Yeah, goes after Orvin again. Orvin, he slashes at you with his broadsword.
Sorry.
What the?
I'm a little overeager there. No, that was me. I rolled 2.
Oh.
you parry it. Yeah. He got...
That would have been a lot of die, yeah.
He got 1 hit, but you managed to parry that blow away. Let's go to the second skeleton. This one's going to go after Roderick. So let me move this one down here. This one here will go after Roderick. And he will miss Roderick as his sword clangs off of your armor. Nerdrum, you're up next.
Okay, so I light my arrow on fire from the torch, and then I take aim at the painting and fire away. Is that a marksmanship roll?
Yep.
Come on.
Oh.
I'm gonna. Oh, I want to push it. That's such a dumb idea. Yeah.
Dang. 2 damage to your agility.
Yep.
That's
Oy.
brutal. You have 1 left. Oh,
Yep.
oh shoot. Yeah, the arrow, just as you fire, one of those skeletons whirls around and he nicks the edge of the arrow and it skitters off to the side and embeds itself near that 4-poster bed, and you see the some of the cloth on the bed that's old and dust covered begins to ignite from that fire.
We should just grab Nakaka and get the hell out of here.
This
Or Nekahaha, whatever it's called.
Nahaka. Nahaka.
This guy. Oh, man, they are all going after Orvin. This is one of the skeletal bodyguards. He comes down. He's a little tougher than your regular run-of-the-mill skeletons. Swings his blade at Orvin and lands 2 hits.
Jesus.
And Orvin parries them both. Nice. Wendelin, you're up.
Gwendolyn is going to step forward, and with that like natural power where like her hair blows like it's in the wind, but there's no wind, she is going to hold her hand up at the king, and she is going to purge undead.
Ooh.
Nice.
And I'm going to juice it, I think. No. This should do.
Nice.
Nice.
So that's 2 damage.
Let me...
Nice.
Beautiful.
Sorry, let me draw. I forgot he goes twice. Okay. There we go. 2 damage. Excellent.
Did he die?
No, he did not die. But that's 2 less life than he had before. This skeleton bodyguard will charge. Nerdrum, aha.
No, I order you to be gone.
And with silence and with efficiency, he draws out his longsword and hacks into you. And that's a lot of dice. Oh, it hits you once. Now you can parry this. You can try to dodge it. If you dodge, you'll hit the ground, make you prone. You can parry it if you have a weapon, or you can take the hit and hope your armor will block this.
I did wonder if the magical seal protected any of this kind of attack or no.
Just for spells. This is not
Just
a
for
spell.
spells. Yeah, that's what I thought. I did get fast footwork last
Excellent.
time. So I think I'll do that. So what's that?
You can
fast
dodge
footwork.
for free. It doesn't cost you your fast action.
Okay.
And if you click on
doesn't count.
dodge, if you want to, and dodge will be on combat. I think it's at the bottom. Yeah. When you click on dodge, it'll ask you, do you want to stay on your feet? And if you do, that's a -2. Now, this is also a slashing attack, so you can click the dodge slashing attack. It gives you a +2 to your dodge.
Okay.
Now, if you want to stay on your feet, click the standing dodge. It'll give you a -2. Otherwise, you will fall prone, but without the penalty.
I think I'm gonna have to go prone. Otherwise, I'm at 1 die.
Yeah.
Oof.
Do you push it?
Uh, how much?
Don't you just have 1 agility?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could
Yeah, I
break
wouldn't.
yourself, which would be awful.
Yeah.
You won't take a critical, but then you are basically, you're out of the fight. You strain your back. Which
Yeah,
at my age,
okay.
I get that.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah, I guess I got to take it.
Okay. Do you have armor?
Yeah,
you have
yeah, I do.
chainmail?
Chainmail.
Click on the armor with the little dice. It'll make an armor roll. You need to
Nice.
block 2 damage. So you block 1 damage. So
Well, that blocks both of it. It's 1-to-1 for successes, right?
I think it just
It's a
does-
longsword that does 2 damage. But he only got 1 success.
But I think, let's double check. I think armor blocks points of damage, parry blocks successes.
Okay. That I did not know.
Let's take a look. I looked it up just the other day.
God, armor really is so bad. It shouldn't be. It seems really strong in this system, but it never seems to work out.
So
I had so much armor.
Yeah, every sword you roll decreases the damage by 1.
Oh.
So it's the damage, not the success. So parry does decrease the number of successes, but armor decreases the damage. But that does block 1. So Nerdrum, and if it gets through, which this does, your chainmail will take damage. And so I'm going to open your chainmail, and I'm going to give it a point of damage. So now it only rolls 5 dice, and then you'll take 1 point of strength damage.
Do you have a helmet?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, if you did, you can just assign it to the helmet. Vaska, your turn.
Okay, Oi. Vaska is going to step next to Nerdrum and say, I've got you, and attack.
Thank you.
Bodyguard. Nice.
Yeah.
Oof. Do you push it?
I do not. Let me see the dagger.
Ah, sure.
Wow.
Oh.
And if you push that, your dagger will get damaged.
Yeah, no. Alright, that's her.
The king. King Algarod. Unholy... Oh, okay. This hits everybody. Unholy Roar. This is a fear attack, so that is 2 points to wits. I am going to let Nerdrum, your magic seal will protect you from one of this, so you'll take 1 point to wits.
Okay.
Well, Eiler's broken.
Did that break Eiler?
Yeah.
Okay. When your wits are broken, if it's a fear attack, there is a chance.
Well, it's within near range. Where is he? Is he attacking them? Because we're at the bed.
So yeah, so he's in the bed, but he just lets out this scream.
Oh.
So near is
well, then it shouldn't get them, right?
Yeah, that's yes, yeah, you're correct. With near range, that's just Roderick and Eiler.
Oh.
Oof.
Yeah. I'm going to roll on the horror critical
Oops.
for Eiler. Paranoia. Let me dump this on your sheet. And that shows up in combat. So in 3 days, you'll be over your paranoia, assuming you survive that long. You are certain that someone is out to get you. It's not lethal. It'll heal in 3 days. There's no modifiers here. You just get to be paranoid.
That's fine, because someone is out to get him. So that,
yeah, absolutely. Skeleton here. Skeleton is going to go for either Roderick or Eiler.
I guess Eiler is just screaming or something.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, does it kill me?
You can parry this. Oh, actually, you're broken.
Broken.
Oh, you're broken. It'll go against your strength if he hits you. Let me give him a roll. Give me an armor roll. It's going to be 2 points of damage. Your armor blocks all of it. Yep, no damage. And since it blocked all of it, you don't reduce your armor at all. It's just if it gets through. So your armor, at least your armor's still good, even though you're broken. Skeleton bodyguard is going to go after Vaska.
Oh, why did Vaska go all the way up there?
I would run away too.
I don't know what happened there.
He slashes at you with a long sword and misses.
Jeez.
Wow.
He has my luck.
Right? King Algarod. Dead man's hand. He lifts a hand and makes a gesture. This is to Roderick. You are lifted from the ground and thrown to short range. This will be 2 points of damage. Now, Roderick, this is basically like a spell, so this isn't something you can parry because it's within near range. If you want to try to dodge this, you can, or your armor will come into effect here. What do you want to do there, Roderick?
I'll just trust my armor.
Go ahead and give me an armor roll. And your armor blocks none of it. It gets devalued by 1, and you'll take 2 points to your strength.
Ouch.
Orvin, you are broken. All you can basically do is just kind of wheeze and crawl around. Roderick, you're up.
I will hit the king with the sword.
Oh, didn't mean to make you disappear there.
He's basically gone.
All right. We've got some healers, if they can...
Well, and a wall of zombies between us.
Right. Nice. So 3 hits, 4 damage to the king.
Woo.
That is a huge blow with his own sword.
And then I use the Path of the Blade to negate his armor.
Excellent. Do you have the one that lets you do additional damage? Oh, that's
no.
That's the rank 3 on there. Okay. He is badly wounded. One more blow like that, you'll have him down. And then this paltry little skeleton is... he's going to sprint over. He's going after Nerdrum, who dared to raise him and command him, thinking he were the king.
Order you to stand down.
Ooh, 2 hits,
Oh,
Nerdrum. Ooh.
Ooh. Can I do fast footwork again?
Yes.
And dodge. Why won't it let me click on it?
We'll let you roll a dodge.
Yeah, it's like not letting me.
I can roll it for you. Is your character sheet popped
Okay.
out? That could be it.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Do you push it? Or trust your armor?
Yeah, I'll trust the armor.
Okay. Can you give me an armor roll?
That's working. Oof.
Well, your armor doesn't take any damage, but you take 3 to your strength.
I'm down.
Which breaks you. So let me roll a critical. Oh, this is a bad one. Oh, shoot. We have healers. Bleeding gut. You get raked right across the guts. This will take 5 days to heal. It is lethal. So if you are not... anytime you make a might roll, a move roll, or a melee roll in the next 5 days, you will take a point of damage as your gut continues to bleed. If you do not get healed in 6 hours, you will die.
Okay.
And you are also down. Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right, this skeleton is going after Roderick. That's 2 hits, Roderick. You can parry, you can trust your armor. Oh, what a parry. So you got 1 success, so that takes away 1 of his successes. So he still hits for 1, it does 2 damage, and your armor blocks none of it. And so, Roderick, you'll take 2 to your strength. You actually take 1.
It takes 1.
Yeah, you take 1,
Yeah.
and then Eiler takes 1 as well. Man, you guys were so close to this going the other way. Still can get out of it, but it's it's looking grim. All right, this one goes after Roderick as well. That's, oh man, 2 hits. Now, Roderick, you have already used your action to parry, unless you have the talent that lets you parry again. Otherwise,
Nope, I do not.
oh, you know, this is a new round. Sorry, this is a new round. You still have your fast action if you want to parry this, or you can roll armor.
But there's like 8 more coming your way.
Right. Okay, so you parry 1 of those, so that's 2 damage. Give me an armor roll. Your armor blocks 1 of it, but then your armor is going to take 2 damage. So you'll take 1, and Eiler takes none, but your armor will take 2 points of damage.
Well, didn't I also parry 1?
So the sword does 2 points of damage, and then he got an extra success, so that would add 1 point, so he does 3 damage. Do you see in the chat where for Rusty Broadsword it has 2 swords, or a sword?
Yeah, I thought it canceled out a success if you succeeded.
On parry, it cancels out 1 of the successes. So then he just got 1, which would be 2 damage. And then your armor blocked 1 of that, so then the last damage passes on to you. Does that make sense? So parry removes successes, armor removes points of damage.
That really cheapens armor. We did not do that the other time, which made us feel. It was probably for a good reason, because like its armor was pretty strong.
Yeah, so I actually went on Reddit and asked, like, is this how this works? And they're like, yeah, this one, parry does successes, armor does damage. And so you can parry all the damage by getting, you know, a number of successes. And then armor, it's harder because you have to get more successes with armor. Does that make sense, Roderick? So your parry knocked it down to 1 success for him, which does 2 points of damage, and your armor absorbed 1 of those, and then you'll take 1. Nerdrum.
Yes.
You are down and bleeding, right? Yeah, you're broken.
I'm dying, man.
Yeah, things things don't
Do you
look
want to
good.
switch?
Yeah, do you want to switch with like Wendelin, who can maybe heal somebody?
Yeah.
Or Wendelin can just run and get out of here?
Or, I mean, I could put the king
or
down.
Or Roderick can try and take down the king. Or, yeah, you can purge the king.
Or mishap and just die on the spot.
Right?
Yeah, you can, yeah, Wendelin.
Time to go.
Go for it.
Well, there's a mishap. Let's see what the mishap is, but it does work.
Everyone around you gets the plague. Oh, wow, it's that one.
That's the one. All right, so let me roll 6. Yeah, so I roll 6 dice.
You can still spread it even if it's not during an outbreak.
Yep. Any 6. Oh, so it's going to be 1 point of disease there. So you roll the virulence on a disease. So this one, it determined the virulence was 6. So I roll 6d6 and we get a 1 on there. And with disease, this is your sickness roll. Everyone can make an endurance roll. You need to at least beat 1.
Oh, but we're not within arm's length.
No, just in fact, nobody is with arm's length. So probably just Wendelin. So I need an endurance roll from Wendelin. You push that, Wendelin.
No, because that is strength.
Yep. So
And I am not
nothing
going to break myself.
nothing happens now, but the next day you will suffer a point of damage to both strength and agility. And then you can't recover those except through magic until you're able to get over this disease. But you might be
Probably
dead
not
by
a
then.
problem. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the good news is King Algarod is purged. And he's gone. He drops, but his skeletons continue to fight on.
Shit. I was hoping it was one of those things where you kill the leader and all the other ones just
Right.
crumble.
I give you a thumbs up through like a broken and bloody face.
I think if you want to live, you need to try to find a way out of here. You can hear stirring further down in the halls. All those bodies that you passed, the skeletons are beginning to stir and rise.
Right. So good luck, not broken people.
Yeah.
Lock
gotta-
the door.
We gotta get Nakaka and get the fuck out of here.
Spoilers. I don't think that's possible.
Yes. I don't know if you're all going to make it out, but maybe. We'll do our best here. This guy is going after Roderick. Two hits. Roderick, you have already parried, so you can do armor. You need 3 successes to negate all of it. And you get 2 of them. So you'll take 1 point of damage to your strength. Your armor will be reduced by 2. So if you go to your... Oh, does that break you, Roderick?
Yep.
Okay. That's a slash wound. Oh, another bleeding gut. Let me drop that on your sheet. Alright, Roderick, this will be fatal. In 2 days, this will be healed. But if you don't get healing within the next 4 hours, you will die. But you are broken. Wow, almost everyone is broken. Nerdrum, you're broken, right?
Yeah.
Skeleton bodyguards going after Vaska. Oh, jeez. Ooh.
So if I use my thing, does that negate all of it? Every willpower spent. So
You need to spend 3 willpower to negate all of it.
Oh, I thought it cost 3 in total. Okay.
So yeah, you have to negate their successes, and he got 3 successes.
I think I'm at 4 then, because I was at 7 and I negated 3 for some reason, thinking when I was taking 2 damage.
Oh, yeah. Yep, so you should be at...
Oh,
sorry.
4. Yeah.
Yeah, so you would be at 4,
Oops.
and then, take away 3, so you should have 1, right?
I already took away the 3.
Oh, perfect.
I was at 6.
So you managed to avoid. Now, Vaska, it's your turn.
Okay, Vaska. How would I get Nerdrum up?
You would have to make a healing roll on Nerdrum. I believe it is Nerdrum's strength is down. So a healing roll, if you get 1 success, then he's no longer broken.
She's gonna try.
Oh gosh, don't push that.
Oh, I am not pushing that.
Oh, shoot. Dang.
Alright, and then... am I able to move?
Yeah, you can move. You're engaged. You'd have to make a move roll to get away from these things.
Let's see, where are the other 2? Would all 3 of them be able to attack me?
Yeah, no, two of them will. These two right here would attack you. This one down here is going after Wendelin.
Okay. Let me see. How far away are the stairs?
You could move there in one action. They're pretty close. It's like 10 feet.
Okay. You mean a one move roll or one action?
Sorry, yeah, one move roll. You'd be able to dart over there. Now you're up here at the top of the tower. There are high windows as well. You could try to get out of a high window. You'd
I was
have
about to
try and
say.
climb up. You could go
Push.
down the stairs the way you came, or you could see if there's another way out of here, but you don't see any other than the windows and those stairs.
How high are the windows?
They're probably about 8 feet high. There's one next to a dresser. You could climb on the dresser and go out the window.
Hmm.
But you'd have to get the bane of tonight, that move roll.
Yeah. Well, I think she's also hesitant because she doesn't want to abandon Nerdrum or Roderick or Orvin, but yeah, I think she's gonna try.
What about
Let me roll a move.
Someone needs to live to tell the tale.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, you got it. Okay. Are you going to the window?
Yeah.
Okay. You hop up on the dresser, you get up to the window, and looking down, you're over here in one of these windows. It's a sheer drop down to this little stretch of roof here. If you cling to the wall, you can hopefully slow yourself down enough to get down there, but that'll be next round. But you're effectively out of the fight, but I'll keep you in initiative order. This skeleton bodyguard is going to pursue you. He's going to be to the windows, kind of slashing at it, but he can't reach you. Eilir, you're broken. You just grumble and moan and watch your life spill out. Roderick, you are likewise broken. This one is going after Wendelin. Ugh. 2 hits. Wendelin, do you try to parry this?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Otherwise, this will break you.
Can I dodge?
Yeah, you can dodge as well. Dodge or parry.
I'll push.
Nice.
Nice. So you'll take 2 damage. Do you have armor?
Yes.
Okay, roll your armor. You need to block at least one of these, or you'll be broken as well. Yes, nice. You take 1 damage.
Nice.
So 1 to your strength. This one is going to start moving towards Wendelin.
Oh God.
This one is going to move towards Wendelin. Wendelin, it's your turn.
She's throwing everything she's got at the most powerful one.
Okay, which is, let's see.
Several.
Yeah, several.
There's 3 of them, I think.
That
So
one, yep, that one there. Give me an insight roll as well.
Although it's going after me and it can't reach me.
Yeah.
holy.
How many? Did you burn all your willpower?
Yep.
Oh, roll a mishap. Oh, makes you hungry. That's not going to matter that much.
I could really go for some Haagen-Dazs right now.
Okay, you obliterate that guy.
It's probably like 3 times over dead.
And I'm going to say it takes out the skeleton next to him. He was down to one hit point as well. Wendelin, give me an insight roll.
I was hoping for a mishap that would just like suck everybody into a hole or something. Just blaze of glory.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
Do
is
you,
some horse shit right there.
do you push it?
I got to.
Got to. Okay. All throughout this battle, you see the picture of the queen, and she is mocking and laughing and willing the skeletons on. Kill that one! Get that one there! And early on, Nerdrum had the idea to shoot this with a flaming arrow, and missed. But you still wonder if there is logic in that. Is this what's controlling these skeletons? Is it this painting? Was it the sword? You're not sure, but you think something brought them to life, and it wasn't King Algarod. He's down and dead, and the skeletons continue to fight on. Now you just got to survive until something can happen with that.
Yeah, next roll maybe.
This one is likewise going to go to the window, start slashing at Vaska. Nerdrum, you're down. Vaska, you're standing at the window. You heard Wendelin just purge all of her willpower to take out some of these skeletons. You look back and you see her, and you see she is hard pressed. You see
I think
three of your
Vaska.
companions down.
Yeah, Vaska is. Let's see.
You got that sling?
Yeah, I was gonna say, but then Gwendolyn, I'm just leaving. I'm just trying to see if there's anything. I have a little. She probably like dropped her lit stick. Could she try to pick it up and then throw it at the portrait?
What are you throwing at the portrait?
I think Vaska was carrying a little lit stick. I think Vaska was one of the people.
You did. Give me a marksmanship roll.
Okay.
No pressure, but this could be everything right here.
Yeah. Oh, I can't push that. It'll put me down.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, man. Yeah, you
Okay,
can't
then
push. Well, I mean, yeah, wow.
Wow.
I literally can't push. I'm
Kidding
free.
me.
Nope.
That's freaking rough.
You hurl it in there, and it bounces next to the painting, throws up sparks, and you see the eyes of the Queen Thorani in the painting get large, and she looks down. She's actually blowing, trying to blow out the sparks in that fire. Do you stay up there? You see the swords slashing the air up by you, or do you tell Wendelin good luck and slide down?
Vaska, let's see. Vaska's going to hop down.
Make a break for it?
No, hop down next to Wendelin.
Yeah, you've got two skeletons slashing at you.
Oh yeah, I can't, can I?
You could try to maneuver to another window.
Can she make a slingshot shots from up there?
Absolutely. You're short enough.
But it's in my backpack.
You're probably wearing your pack.
Yeah. Did I already use my action on the throwing the stick?
You did. So you'll have to wait for your next action and hope Wendelin lives that long.
All right.
That one is swiping at the window. This one is likewise swiping at the window. Orvin and Roderick are down. This one goes after Wendelin. Oh, man. Welcome to Forbidden Lands.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
2 hits, and I think you have already dodged, so this might be your armor,
Yep.
Wendelin. You need 3 successes with 2 dice. Or 1, 2 dice.
No.
Go ahead and take 3 armor. I'm going to roll your critical. Oh, ruptured intestines. Oh, jeez.
Oh God, what do those do?
What an undignified way to die!
Right? Okay. Ruptured intestines. It is fatal. You will die within 4 hours if you are not healed. You also will be subjected to a disease. That's the least of your worries. This will take 11 days for this to heal. Let's just fast forward to Vaska. The skeletons begin to crowd around that window, slashing at you as all of your companions lie writhing on the floor.
Yeah, I think you're gonna take the sling out and try to pierce the portrait.
Okay.
Let me. I guess I have to move that out of my pack.
Yep, move it up to your equipped.
She would probably drop her dagger so she's not overweight.
Yeah, you can put that in your pack.
Yeah. All right, sling. I mean, my marksmanship is not the best, but
I think you got to push that.
yeah.
Nice.
We have success. With 2 successes. So 1 success, you were going to hit the painting. 2 successes, you knock it off the wall. You hit the top of the frame and it jostles and comes down right next to the bed where that cloth is still burning from the arrow that was errant. And a high-pitched shriek is emitted. That is 8d8 dice. Oh, sorry, not 8d, 8d6. Sorry, 8d6 dice. Ignore that. And wow, missed. So no fear attack. The skeletons instantly clatter to the ground. And all goes quiet in Weatherstone except for the moans and cries of your companions. 2 which have ruptured guts, or gut wounds, one that has intestines hanging out, and one that is paranoid now.
He's just having a panic attack.
Yeah, having a
Yeah.
full-blown panic attack. Vaska, you can go back into the room. There's just piles of bones. And
Oh
your
yeah, she's
companions.
absolutely gonna start trying to roll healing.
Who do you
Oh,
start
the
with?
blood. The blood.
Now, if you want to heal Eilir, it's actually a performance roll.
That is exactly the same as healing.
Oh, but he's wits damage, so his healing suffers for that. Oh wait, no, it's empathy. So
Yeah.
he's got 1 point of healing. He's clearly not very injured. He's just muttering to himself.
Okay, yeah. Vaska will attempt to tell him to get it together.
He would for sure be
Look
able
at
to
everybody
to
else. They have their guts
protect-
hanging out.
Nice. Yeah, 2 points healed to Eilir. So you can recover 2 points to your mental anguish. And now the real business starts. Eilir, do you want to try to heal one of your companions?
Yeah, ooh, that's tough. I mean, he feels pretty bad, but he's definitely going for one of the healers. He kind of like, sorry,
Well-
Roger. He moves
Well, we
over.
know that Wendelin has no willpower left. She just blew
I have
everything.
one.
Oh, you have 1. Nice.
I have 1.
Ooh.
If you can get me up, I can heal the other healer.
Yeah, that's a good shout. You're actually a healer too, so not
Yeah.
that Nurture isn't, but more
And
magical.
that perforated bowel looks nasty. You would probably triage Wendelin first.
I do have bandages. Let's see if I can stem the. Oh no!
Ooh. Do you
It's been a
push?
few hundred years. I will break myself if I push. So no.
All right, Vaska, who do you heal?
Vaska is going to also attempt to heal Wendelin.
I do have bandages. I assume that's more than 1, so maybe
Yeah.
that helps you. You can.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're pooling them.
Yep, add a bonus die.
Awesome. Okay. 1. There we go.
Nice.
Well done.
You can recover 1. Is that for Wendelin?
Yes.
And so, Wendelin, you are also no longer dying.
Gwendolyn will say, "Oh, pardon me. I believe I shat myself
But
on the outside."
yeah, but it's coming from my belly. You now have a colostomy.
Wonderful. When did I eat corn?
Hey, there's some
Oh,
bear
dear.
in there. Do you hail Nerdrum or Roderick?
Nerdrum has healing, doesn't
Yes.
he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice. 3 points to Nerdrum. Gets healed. You're also no
Nice.
longer dying.
For
And
strength.
she will collapse.
Oh, thank you very much. Let me go check on Roderick.
Wait, is Gwendolyn down again?
No, she's just exhausted.
Okay.
Is Roderick down strength?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so healing hands and
Nice. 2 points to Roderick.
Yep.
Roderick is also no longer dying. Go ahead and recover those 2 points to your strength.
Do you need more healing, Roderick?
No, I should be fine for now.
Okay. I have 1 willpower left. So, if anybody needs healing.
This might be a good time to cut your losses and get the hell out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was that scepter there on the bed?
Yeah.
By the way?
As you move the blanket aside, you see the scepter.
Nakaka, it is here?
It is here.
It's the Regnal scepter. Wonderful.
Let me grab it. Nice.
Nikaka. Does it have the ruby in it? I was definitely looking.
It does, yes. You see this brilliant ruby in it. I have a picture of it here somewhere.
So that ruby is actually an elf?
It's one of the ancients. Treasured beyond belief. Not in the value sense, but, well, as I told you, this could save the Forbidden Lands. This is like I was treating this like a relic, like a holy artifact.
Yeah, this is one of the. There's 4 quest items you need to find. This is one of them. This is one of this ruby is missing from the Stenengist crown. So if you can take this out, and put it into the crown, then you're 1 step closer to saving the Ravenlands. Now, any of you can wield this scepter. If you like. It's got some pros and maybe some cons, but one of the cool things that it does, this gives you an artifact die to manipulation and insight. So you'll roll a d12, which gives you a much better chance of rolling a 6 or higher. And then once every quarter day, you can release a shockwave when thrust into the ground. This counts like the earthquake spell and doesn't require any willpower points. And then
That's fun.
This also can help you in your stronghold, provided that the wielder of the ruby is in the stronghold. Now, there may be some negatives as well, but that remains to be found. It's a shepherd's crook carved from dark iron alderwood into the shape of a temple roof, ornated with elder pendants. The ruby algared is placed as the roof's eye. This shape symbolizes the king's strength and vigilance in his role as the people's protector. The foot of the scepter is made out of iron, twisted into a spiral, so that it can be placed standing on the ground, from where it is said to spread the power of the king across the land. Now, do you go out the way you came? Do you stay here and rest? Do you take the crown of the king?
If nothing else, it would be valuable.
Yeah,
Not
we should
leaving
take it.
anything.
The sword and the scepter are the true treasures here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that crown is probably worth like 13 silver. That'd be a story to tell back at the tavern. Hey, you see this crown? Guess how I got this?
Yeah.
Do any of you put the crown on?
No.
Well, we got to, don't we?
Give it a shot, Gwendolyn. Sure.
Gwendolyn will put it on, and she will say, "I'm the king."
You place it on your head and you feel a chill, but it's just the cold gold, having been close to that body for so long. The crown does nothing. It's just ornamentation. But you don't have to let them know that.
I will roll my eyes into the back of my head, and I will hold a hand up and say, "I command you."
Gwendolyn, take it off.
Just kidding.
Who's taking the Nahaka scepter?
Well, its leadership is a burden. Nurture, perhaps you could take it, although I'm keen myself.
I'm interested in the power myself. Is it tiny?
It's kind of large.
It's pretty big.
It's not small.
Hmm.
Weight-wise, it is normal. So what's that? 2 weights.
I think I'd be I'd be 0.5 overweight if I have it. What's the what happens if you're overweight? What's the penalty?
I think it's if you make a move roll. I think there's a penalty. It's never come up in my games, so let me look it up real quick.
That is hilarious, though. The power-hungry spellcaster finally finds an artifact, and he's not strong enough to...
There is a downside.
So, you need to make a roll for endurance whenever you want to run in a round of combat or hike for a quarter day. If it fails, you have to drop what you're carrying or suffer a point of damage to agility. So it's really not that bad. You can be overburdened. In combat, we don't run a lot, but the hiking... That's kind of a hard part. If we had like a wagon and a donkey, which we left back in the hollows, that would be nice because we could put it in there. But for now, you could be over encumbered.
Okay, I'll take it if nobody minds.
Now just try and pry it out of his hands.
Of course, you could carry it. I was trying to see how much Eiler actually knows specifically about the scepter, because I kind of know about it, obviously, but specifically the downsides. The whole point is it's for a ruler, but
so
leadership.
You have heard that heavy is the crown, or heavy is the head that wears the crown, and you have heard that the burden of kingship is draining. And it's said that to be a king, to rule over one, is taxing on your faculties. Now, in game terms, Algared drains power from its wielder, suffers 1 point of damage to agility and wits each quarter day that you are awake. So I just updated that on the scepter. So if you go, you should be able to see it. If you open up the little edit button, click on artifact. Let me turn on your... Now you should be able to see the drawback.
Yeah, drawback, yeah.
Okay.
Leadership is a powerful burden, but if you would bear it, I would not object. That ruby will give you great wisdom.
And you can always take the ruby out and don't need to carry the scepter. But it's the ruby that is the main thing that you're after here.
Yes, it may speak with you. At least give you some wisdom.
When I suffer that damage to agility and wits, do I get willpower as well?
No. It would be like taking damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you are better at ruling, but it taxes you.
Right.
That's
I have
awesome.
to go.
Oh yeah, so we are up to our time limit, so we can go ahead and stop here. Have you got?
Sorry.
No, you're good. Have you got a couple minutes for experience points?
Yes.
Okay, let's do experience points real quick. Where did I put our token? There it is.
Real quick, I'm trying to lower the rating on my armor, but for some reason, every time I lessen the armor rating, it takes it back up automatically. I'm not sure how to make that permanent.
If you go to gear, and then do the edit button on your chainmail, and then the rating, click on the little dots. That should do it. And that should save it.
That looks like that worked. I was doing it from the combat tab.
Yeah, it's got to be from the gear. Let's do XP. So, here's the questionnaires. Did you participate? Yes. We did not discover a new adventure site. We did find a treasure. Risk your life for another PC. That's all of us. We did not travel through a hex. We defeated a monster. So this is for everybody. Now, who activated their pride?
Eiler did, and he succeeded.
So Eiler succeeded.
Roderick did as well.
I did, but I failed.
Oh, that's right.
So I don't think that counts.
That does not count. But there's another one that is perform an extraordinary action. That is, I'm going to say that is Wendelin as well as Vaska. Wendelin's huge XP purge, and then Vaska taking out the portrait.
And then bringing us back to health. Eiler's looking at her in a new light. Yeah.
Oh yeah, bringing people back from health. How about suffered from the dark secret? Did any of you suffer from your dark secret?
Yeah, Nerdrum did.
Not really.
Nope.
Eiler did not.
I think
Roderick did.
Yeah. Okay. There is the XP. When we come back next time, we can get out of Weatherstone and maybe spend some of that XP. But yeah, Roderick's got 21 points. Wendelin's also has 21 points. So definitely want to spend some of that. Let me go ahead and I'll stop the recording and we'll get Jessica out of here.